Personal log, Envoy Bannick. Stardate 48987.7. My assignment on Denivia is at last complete. I suppose it went well enough, but then again, not much can go wrong when all you're asked to do is attend formal dinners and smile graciously. Still, the Denivian Treaty will be a great help to the Federation's interest in the Gamma Quadrant. I've been recalled to Deep Space Nine to assist Ambassador Karrig with a top priority assignment.
Approaching wormhole. Dropping out of warp.
Computer, continue 1/4 impulse. Karrig didn't give much background, but he did ask for me personally. Strange. I always got the feeling he didn't think much of my abilities. Who knows, maybe this will be the assignment that changes his mind about me. I just hope I can impress the great Karrig with my...
Computer, shields up! Evasive maneuvers! Damage report.
Disruptor hits. Reports nacelle damage.
Identify attacker.
Craft does not conform to any known configuration.
Cut impulse. Heading change 180 Mark 0. Full reverse impulse. Now! Computer, reverse angle on viewer. Where the hell is that wormhole?
The wormhole is approximately...
I see it. We're going to... Damn! Now what?
We have entered an active plasma storm.
Will shields hold?
Course change recommended.
Computer, I need impulse control.
Control circuit non-operational. Unable to comply with request.
Great.
Unidentified craft. Course headed for a collision.
Deep Space Nine, this is Envoy Bannick. I have an emergency situation here.
Can you hear me? Craft. I've got the ship's transponder. It's the Orinoco Envoy Bannick ship. The fuck is the meaning of the plasma?
Envoy Bannick, can you read?
Yes, Deep Space Nine. I can read you.
Comms are out. Stable. He's completely out of control. And he's got a fractured plasma conduit. When any second.
Computer, create a containment field for the damaged plasma conduit.
Unable to comply with request.
Get a lock on the beam out there now.
Trying. The plasma storm is not the storm. The core plasma coil is loose.
Computer, vent plasma.
He bent the plasma.
I'm trying.
Unable to comply with request. He's heading right to the docking. Quick, reverse tractor beam. Slow down the approach and stabilize the ship. The controls crash. I'm on it.
Computer, cut power to the engines.
Cut power. Unable to...
You know, I'm getting very tired of hearing that.
Orinoco, you can read. We're headed to the outer docking. We're going to try and bring you in safely.
Initiating graviton emitter.
Let's hope the hull can take it.
Hull integrity at got him. Docking 15 seconds. Slowing 100% maximum docking speed. 12 seconds. 180. 170. It'll be a rough dock. 140.
Too fast. 140's too fast.
7 seconds.
Recommendations?
4.
Computer?
3.
Computer!
2. Brace for impact.
It's shorted out, sir. We're gonna have to phaser it.
Then what are you waiting for?
Right away, sir.
Faster would be better, Ensign.
I can't, sir. We don't want to...
That's enough.
But, sir...
Stand aside, Carlton. I'm going through. You're alive. Good. Odo to Cisco.
Go ahead.
I'm on board the Orinoco, Captain. The automatic safety systems have failed.
Envoy Bannick?
Appears uninjured. I'm initiating emergency shutdown procedures.
Hurry, Constable. You've got 8 minutes before the IPS overloads. I don't want any more fireworks today.
Neither do I, Captain. Odo out. Envoy, if you're able to stand, I could use your help. The damage from the storm must have fractured a plasma conduit. We've got to shut down the main power relay before it overloads and floods this compartment with radiation.
How can I help you?
I think I can realign the plasma coil from here if you can repair the damage to the main propulsion grid.
Okay, I'll find it.
Warning. Uncontained plasma in conduit B. Plasma conduit sealed. Reactant injectors offline. Reactant injectors back online. Plasma injectors offline. Plasma injectors back online. Monitoring systems offline. Monitoring systems back online. Automatic safety systems back online. Shutdown completed.
I did it! Shutdown completed.
Odo to Cisco. It seems your envoy knows his engineering systems. The Orinoco is out of danger.
Well done. I'll have the Envoy beamed directly to Ops. Envoy Bannick, welcome to Deep Space Nine. I'm Captain Benjamin Sisko, commander of the station. May I introduce my second-in-command, Major Kira Nerys, and my science officer, Lieutenant Jadzia Dax.
Envoy Bannick.
We almost lost you, Envoy. What exactly happened to you in the Orinoco?
Some ships attacked me on the far side of the wormhole.
Attacked you?
Major, go to yellow alert. Shields up, activate station defenses.
At once, Captain.
Envoy Bannick, could you identify the craft that attacked you?
I believe so.
Good. Take a look at what Lieutenant Dax has on her viewer.
We needn't rely entirely on the Envoy's memory, Captain. We can replay the Orinoco's logs, if they haven't been destroyed.
Good idea. Cisco to Odo. Constable, do you have the situation under control?
Yes, Captain. It won't fly anytime soon, but...
Are the ship logs intact? Lieutenant Dax would like to see them.
Yes, Captain. Did Envoy Bannick inform you his ship was attacked?
Yes, Constable. Can you confirm that?
Phased disruptors, Captain, intelligently aimed. The anti-proton residue is unmistakable. I'm sending what's left of the ship's records to you now.
Thank you, Constable. Cisco out. Envoy, this attack could have serious implications. Several heavily armed drone craft arrived with the aliens you and Ambassador Karrig must negotiate with. We need to be certain whether or not it was these craft that attacked the Orinoco. Please step over to join Lieutenant Dax.
Which aliens are these, Captain?
Pardon me, Envoy. Of course you haven't been briefed. The aliens call themselves the Scythians. It's a first contact situation. Ambassador Karrig can tell you more about them.
Captain, is Ambassador Karrig here on the station?
Yes, he's in his quarters, anxiously anticipating your arrival. I believe he needs assistance with the aliens.
Now I'll join Dax. Thanks, Captain. Lieutenant, you have something to show me?
Yes, Envoy. This is the playback of the station log.
Those small ships look familiar.
Do they look like the craft that attacked the Orinoco?
I'm almost positive that they are.
Captain, the Envoy believes he was attacked by the Scythian drones. We'll verify that from his ship logs. This is the log we retrieved from your ship's computer. Parts of the records are damaged.
Evasive maneuvers. Damage report.
Quark nest damage.
Cut impulse. Heading 1-0. Full reverse impulse.
There! I'm beginning an analysis.
Let's get some answers, Lieutenant.
I don't understand. The drones here have been completely docile. They had every opportunity to strike during the evacuation.
Why do you think they attacked me?
We know the drones are unmanned, Envoy. They behave in predictable ways. Stimulus, response.
And the stimulus was?
The Orinoco probably violated their alert zone. Their response? They attacked. The match is positive, Captain. This drone is configured exactly the same as those now surrounding Deep Space Nine.
You say the drones are unmanned, Lieutenant?
Yes, they are robot craft, fairly sophisticated in design.
And clearly built for war.
What do we do now, Captain?
Major, contact Ambassador Karrig. We must have a serious talk with our Scythian friends. Lieutenant, analyze the drone behavior further. Why are they here?
Impossible to tell. The plasma storm...
Captain Karrig is in his room, but he doesn't respond.
Envoy, if you could go to the habitat ring and rouse the ambassador.
Captain, elevated neutrino levels. Something's coming through the wormhole.
Envoy, belay that request. Lieutenant?
It's a drone. Unmanned. Different. Sending out a signal.
Captain, the drones are responding. It's an attack formation.
Red alert. Phasers lock on. Dax, get me the Scythian ship.
Hailing. Captain, the Scythian leader.
Sir, our sensors indicate that your drones are taking up attack positions. What is the meaning of this?
Attack?
We will be forced to destroy the drones.
Captain, we can't lock on. The plasma storm.
Defend. Destroy.
You want us to destroy?
Hit a #1 shield.
Damn this storm. We're going to manual targeting.
Everybody take a station.
Bannick, you'll control Bank 5. Stand by.
But Envoy Bannick is a diplomat.
With a weapons proficiency rating of 8.
Major, release Bank 5 to Bannick.
The bank is on manual targeting, Bannick. Releasing phasers to your control. Now! Captain, near reactor 4.
I have them, Major.
Damage on Deck 5.
They've moved out of my sector.
I can't get a visual.
Dax, the plasma.
Compensating for visual interference.
Captain, the drones are regrouping. Confinement shields up. We're taking hits, Captain.
Activating Caterin force fields. Bannick, target's moving into your sector.
Warning, hull breach on level 3.
Under the habitat ring, bearing 111 Mark 4.
Only a few left.
Good work, Envoy. That's it. Stand down from battle.
One moment, Envoy. Captain, we have a ruptured bulkhead on Deck 5.
Outer or inner bulkhead?
Outer. Structural damage 2.
I'll take this one, Major.
Certainly, Captain. Routing engineering control to you now.
Tell me, Envoy, your impressions of our enemy.
They were boring in from every side. No evasive tactics, no pattern attacks, no enfilade.
No self-preservation instinct.
Just attack, and to hell with surviving it.
They seem determined to destroy themselves, all right. But I thought their attack was confused.
Did their actions seem confused to you, Envoy?
Yes, the attack seemed scattered.
Yes, scattered. They didn't concentrate their fire. It doesn't make sense.
Major, do you mean they deliberately held their fire?
When we were fighting the Cardassians, sometimes we would attack an outpost, just to test its defenses, to plan our real attack.
I'll research it, analyze the patterns of attack. I think we may be onto something.
Good. In the meantime, the turbolifts, I'm not showing damage, but they're down all over the station. Could you?
Right away. Excuse me, Envoy.
Envoy, we seem to be out of danger for the moment.
Go on, Captain.
The drone attack has been repulsed, with minimal damage to Deep Space Nine. You're partly to thank for that. I was under the impression that you Tyrians don't value skills such as gunnery.
How may I assist you, Captain?
I'm not sure you realize the situation we're in, Envoy. The plasma storm effectively isolates us from Bajor, from Starfleet, and the rest of the galaxy. It's too hazardous for ships to enter, and subspace communications are completely blocked. In face of the storm, we evacuated almost everyone to Bajor and sealed off most of the station. Now we've been attacked, and we really don't know by whom or why. In light of this, your mission takes on particular importance. You must help Ambassador Karrig open up lines of communication with the Scythians. We've got to determine their relationship to the drones. Are they enemies, or are we...
Captain, the drone that fled the station attack. It was recording data the whole time. Locations of our phaser banks, shield generators, our vulnerable spots.
Permission to pursue, Captain.
Permission denied, Major. We need the Defiant. Dax, I want you to analyze these drone activities. All of them. Right now it's the only clue we have to their intentions. Major Kira, I want you to load a weapons sled onto one of the runabouts and prepare it for immediate deployment.
Right away, Captain. I'll use the Hudson. It's more maneuverable. I'll be finished here in a few minutes.
Now, Envoy, where were we?
We were talking about my assignment.
Yes. You understand the importance, don't you, Envoy? The Scythians are our best link to whoever or whatever has taken a dislike to our being here. We're depending on Ambassador Karrig to open that link, and the Ambassador is obviously depending on your help.
Where can I find Ambassador Karrig?
His quarters are in the habitat ring, cabin 6A. It shouldn't be hard to find. If you have any trouble, contact Odo, our chief of security.
Where are the Scythians now?
Their ship is moored at the end of Corridor A, Docking Bay 3. Security is watching them.
I'll leave now and report to Ambassador Karrig in his quarters.
Good. Dax, see if you can restore power to the turbolift. After all he's done for us, I'd rather not force Envoy Bannick to use the stairs.
I'm trying. Envoy, I can get you as far as the Promenade. You'll have to walk from there.
Thank you, Envoy. That's all.
Computer. Take me to the Promenade.
Due to emergency security precautions, Promenade access has been restricted. Areas currently available to access are Section 5, Levels 7 and 8. Please specify desired destination.
Promenade, Level 8, Section 5.
Pardon me, traveler. Your face is unfamiliar. Have you newly come from the passage?
The passage?
The passage wherein lies the celestial temple of the prophets. The wormhole, as it is called by those who do not yet believe.
Yes, I came through the wormhole a little while ago.
I have waited all my life for such a pilgrimage, to enter the gates of the temple. Did you, answer carefully, did you encounter the prophets on your voyage?
I didn't encounter any kind of presence in the wormhole.
So, still they have sent no sign. Perhaps they wish to see how we will face this test alone.
Are you facing some kind of trial?
Merely an expression. The prophets continually test our faith.
I'm sorry, I've really got to be going.
Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you. Our paths will cross again.
What do you mean What have you done?
We did nothing. The situation had already occurred before we arrived.
All I wanted was a simple exchange. Now you've made that impossible.
Someone else must have known about the items.
The deal is off. I can't be seen talking to you.
The deal is definitely off. We're leaving at our earliest opportunity. We suggest you do the same.
Excuse me.
Ambassador, Envoy Bannick, you took me by surprise. I'm so glad you stopped in. I'm Quark, the owner of this establishment. What can I do for you today? A drink? A session in the Holo-Suites?
How do you know my name? I'm sure we've never met.
Well, the 194th rule of acquisition. It's always good business to know about new customers before they walk in your door.
You have Holo-Suites here?
The finest in the Alpha Quadrant. I can have them powered up and ready in microseconds. Interested?
Sure.
Be my guest. Computer, register 10 complimentary Holo-Suite credits for customer Bannick.
Registered?
They're upstairs to the right. Take your time. Now, about that drink.
What's the orange stuff over there?
Tranya? It's a little syrupy, but good. But why not treat yourself? Have a Star Drifter.
I better not. I'm on duty.
Come on, just a little one. On the house.
No, thanks, really.
All right. Then what would you like?
I'll have some of the Tranya.
This little delicacy comes all the way from the First Federation. Nice people, very small, very friendly. Now, you're with the Tyrian delegation, aren't you?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just making conversation. I find the affairs of state fascinating. So many interesting opportunities arise. It is possible that my experience could be of assistance.
Interesting. What kind of experience?
Well, as the Nagus' official liaison with the Gamma Quadrant, I could be invaluable to your negotiations. We could arrange a few quiet discussions about trade opportunities, build an export portfolio. It could be very profitable for both of us.
What's a Nagus?
The Nagus is a who, not a what, technically speaking. He's the master of Ferengi commerce, a financial genius. But, as I was saying, the Scythians may not be aware of the wonderful opportunities that a Ferengi trade alliance would offer them.
This wouldn't have anything to do with that famous Ferengi avarice, would it?
Who have you been talking to? If Kira's put ideas in your head about Ferengi, she's always been prejudiced against my people. She thinks all Ferengi are nothing but corrupt, grasping criminals.
Not all Ferengis. Just you.
Isn't your break over yet?
Not yet. According to Bajoran labor standards, I get...
Then be quiet and stop harassing the customers. As I was saying, Envoy.
I don't think so. The ambassador wouldn't be interested in opening up the Scythians to your kind of opportunity.
But Wait,
Break's over, boss. You want me to start the inventory now?
Yes. No, wait for me. Just a minute.
I've got to be heading out to the habitat ring anyway. I'm late for my meeting with the ambassador.
The ambassador may be a little late himself.
I'd be glad to start it myself if you're busy. Exactly the way your brother taught me to.
No, thank you. Take another break. Unpaid this time. The habitat ring. It's all the way down the corridor on your left. Just keep going till you come to the second junction. Can't miss it.
Hello? Still on break, then?
Looks that way. Until he decides he needs a hand with the inventory, that is.
Say, what happened to you?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, you look like Miles O'Brien after a hard day in the lower core. A really hard day. Your clothes... These are flash burns? The sleeve is all ripped up. Too bad. Nice suit.
I'm fine. Just a little accident. I haven't had a chance to clean up.
No kidding. Well, that would explain the smudges, the rips, and the burns. Mr. Karrig is going to be happy to see you.
We haven't been formally introduced. My name is Bannick.
Yes, I know. I heard Quark, mention your name. My name is Johnny.
Where are you from, Johnny?
Nowhere. Which is where I appear to have ended up. For the moment.
Pleased to meet you.
Now that we've got that out of the way, now what?
This is a Dabo table, right? I've heard a lot about the game. Can you show me how to play?
Johnny! These glasses need to be rubbed.
Rub them yourself. I'm with a customer. An important customer. Tell me, Bannick, are you important?
Why do you ask?
My boss always tells me, find out if they're important, Johnny. So I'm asking you, are you important?
I'm an envoy in the Tyrian Diplomatic Corps, United Federation of Planets. I'm here to assist Ambassador Karrig.
I've met diplomats before. Working at the Dabo table, you meet everybody. You just don't spend much time with the losers, that's all. Unless they're rich.
I don't follow you.
Hey! Johnny! He's frowning. Are you annoying the customers again? Leave Envoy Bannick alone. I'll be ready for inventory in just a minute. Jenny! I'm deducting that from your pay.
Computer? Open the door to Habitat Room 6A.
Habitat Room 6A is inhabited. Visitors are requested to utilize the entry chime to request admission from the occupant.
I've already done that. No one answered.
By disregarding the entry chime, the occupant is demonstrating a desire to remain undisturbed. Visitors are requested to respect this request.
Thanks a lot.
Envoy, I thought you were on your way to meet Ambassador Karrig.
I've just come from the ambassador's quarters. Something's wrong. He's not answering the door.
Computer, what is the location of Ambassador Karrig?
Ambassador Karrig is in Visitors Quarters 6A in Habitat Ring A.
He's still there.
He could be in dormancy. It is possible.
Computer, activate guest summons in VQ6A. Security override Delta 65 Red. Audio.
Activating.
That ought to rouse His Excellency. The Cardassians who built this station didn't take kindly to being ignored. Their guest summons could get the attention of a hibernating Tiberian sloth cat.
There is no response to the guest summons.
That's odd.
I tried to get in and check on him, but the door was sealed. Something's wrong.
You may be right. I'll check the...
Kira to security.
Odo here.
Odo, we've had an incident on level 19.
What is it, Major?
Carlton and I are working on the shield generators. We were using one of those old Cardassian particle torches, welding a cracked bulkhead. He put it down for a second, and it was... gone.
Gone?
I mean gone. Vanished. And we're the only ones down here. We'd have seen anyone come through the maintenance conduit after us. Could someone have beamed it out of here?
I'll check the security logs.
It was right there.
Stay put, Major. I'll get back to you. It appears you'll have to see to the ambassador yourself, Envoy. I'm overriding the privacy seal on his quarters. The access code is Omega 738.
Omega 738.
Use it to let yourself in. I'll join you there as soon as I can.
Computer? Open the door to Habitat Room 6A.
Habitat Room 6A is inhabited. Visitors are requested to utilize the entry chime to request admission from the occupant.
This is an emergency. Open the door.
Access denied. Guest privacy seal has been activated.
Computer, override the seal on Visitors Quarters 6A. Access code Omega 738.
Access granted. Habitat Room 6A is open.
Thank you, computer. Karrig.
Don't move. And don't touch anything. What happened here, Envoy?
I'm not sure. I just came in and found him like this. At least, I think this is him.
It's him, all right. Unless there was another Tyrian on board. Tyrian DNA particles. Not much left of his body structure. Whoever did this wasn't taking any chances. Odo to Cisco.
Go ahead, Constable.
I'm afraid our Scythian problem is more serious than we thought, Captain. Ambassador Karrig has been murdered.
Murdered? When did this happen?
From the looks of things, I'd say hours ago. I'm running a scan on the remains now.
Talk to me, Constable. What do we know? Suspects? Witnesses? Who found the body?
Envoy Bannick. He's here with me now. The body's at least 4 hours dead, Captain. I'll have to run a level 4 scan to learn more than that. But the plasma storm...
I'm aware of the sensor problems, Constable. But if you tell me that Karrig was killed after 1900 hours yesterday...
Then we've got a murderer on board. Major Kira?
Right. All ships at dock. Security lockdowns, now.
I'll get you those answers, Captain. Odo out.
We've got to find the murderer. They can't get off the station during the plasma storm.
I can't determine the exact time of death from these readings. He could have been killed before the last evacuation transport left.
The murderer could still be aboard.
If he is, he's looking for an escape route. Or he has no idea what he's in for as a fugitive on my station. I don't like loose ends, Envoy. I'll find him. Believe me. Odo to Dax. Lieutenant, I'm feeding the tricorder readings directly into the main computer.
Got them. High levels of plasma disruption. Terrigen radiation again. That's strange.
Looks like traces of residual radiation on some of the personal effects, and a concentrated corrosive. The pad is thick with it.
Could be a data wipe.
Exactly. Someone wanted to cover their tracks. I'll route what's left of the pad data to Ops. Odo out.
He was unarmed, on a mission of peace. Why would anyone want to kill him?
Oh, I'm sure any of the usual humanoid reasons would have sufficed. Jealousy, greed, revenge. I'm always amazed at what humanoids consider motive for murder. You knew the ambassador. Did he have many enemies?
He was one of the most successful diplomats in the Corps, Mr. Odo. He had rivals all over the Federation, but none of them would resort to this.
No. Diplomatic adversaries usually attack with subspace communiques, not disruptors.
Maybe it wasn't anything to do with him, personally. It could have been his connections with the Scythians. Maybe he knew something, or had something of theirs, something someone wanted.
You may be right. But what could the ambassador have been carrying that would have been worth a man's life? I'm reading considerable neutron disruption. Looks like a molecular inhibitor. Haven't seen one of these for a while. Messy, but effective.
Why would someone use a weapon like that?
To avoid detection, probably. The station's weapons sensors aren't configured to scan for inhibitors.
I'm going to Ops. I've got to talk to Captain Sisko.
I'll want to interview you at length about this later, Envoy. In the meantime, watch yourself. If Karrig's death had anything to do with his mission, you may be next on the list.
Computer. Ops. Captain, Ambassador Karrig has been murdered.
Yes, Envoy. This puts us in a serious situation.
Tell me what I can do, Captain.
We're going to need your help on several levels, Bannick. First, there's the matter of Karrig's death.
I have security training, Captain. Anti-assassin precautions. Incident investigation, level 4. Maybe I could...
Anti-assassin training? Level 4?
Yes, sir.
Envoy, I'm somewhat,
The Captain's a little surprised, Bannick. But pleased, I'm sure. Unusual pursuits for a Tyrian.
Perhaps you could be of use, Bannick. Sisko to Odo.
Odo here.
Constable, Bannick has volunteered to aid in your investigation. He has some training.
Whatever you say, Captain. He can begin by analyzing Karrig's log entries. Someone went to great trouble to obliterate them. They almost succeeded. Lieutenant Dax is trying to salvage them now.
Yes, Constable. Sisko out. You heard what Odo said. Good. If you're going to assist in security matters, you might need this. It's a standard issue Starfleet phaser, Bannick. You know how to use one, I take it?
Yes.
Good. Second, there is the matter of the Scythians.
What is the problem with the Scythians?
Communicating with them is the problem, Envoy. They challenge our notions of language and our patience.
I'll do what I can, Captain.
Good. I'm appointing you acting ambassador in Karrig's place. You have full authority to negotiate with the Scythians. We're counting on you, Envoy. I mean, ambassador. I'd like you to take a look at Ambassador Karrig's last report. Lieutenant Dax will make it available to you.
I'll route it to a monitor for you.
Finally, of course, there is the matter of the drones.
Any new developments in that situation?
Yes. The drones are beginning to come through the wormhole again, Bannick. A whole new design. Lieutenant Dax can give you the details. That's all.
Envoy. Ambassador. Bannick, I'm sorry about what happened to Karrig.
Yes, it's a great loss for the Federation, and for Tyria.
Yes, I'm sure it is. You have something to discuss with me?
Yes, Captain Sisko mentioned something about the drones.
Yes, they're beginning to reappear. A new type of vessel, but the same pattern. One appears through the wormhole every 3 minutes or so.
These drones are configured differently?
Yes, more powerful, more phaser resistant, I think. The data is sketchy so far.
When will they attack, do you think?
The big question. I can't say for sure, of course, but with a few educated guesses based on the latest data, matrixed with a calculated hunch, I'd say you have about an hour to coax some helpful facts out of our Scythian friends.
And if I don't?
We'll need every able person to help defend the station in about an hour.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
Transmission from Ambassador Karrig, Tyrian Diplomatic Corps, United Federation of Planets, to Captain Benjamin Sisko, Starbase, Deep Space Nine, Stardate 48975.1, copy sent, Starfleet Command. Report on first contact, new race. Present designation, Scythians.
Continue.
Humanoid, highly developed technology, self-sustaining space stations orbiting the fourth planet in the Scythian system.
Continue.
At first, the species appeared somewhat xenophobic. However, further contact proved this to be a misconception.
Continue.
As you can see, the metallic structure of the space station has a high concentration of latinum and other valuable metallic properties. This, combined with the strategic location, would make an alliance with the Scythians extremely desirable.
Continue.
Despite serious linguistic difficulties, which I will elaborate on later, I was able to communicate the existence of the wormhole, the location of DS9, as well as an invitation to open informal talks with the Federation to this Scythian.
Continue.
Who I have concluded is, if not the Scythian leader, then the one among them who stands above others. Though this may seem a fine point of difference to you, Captain, it is in fact a crucial distinction. In addition, I have in my possession certain items which the Federation will find of great interest and potential value. I cannot elaborate on these on an open channel. However, measures will have to be taken to assure their safety.
Continue.
My business in the Gamma Quadrant will not be concluded for a week. Should the Scythians arrive before me, please extend them all courtesy, as I know you will. However, due to the linguistic difficulties previously mentioned, please also avoid all attempts at communication unless absolutely necessary.
Continue.
Karrig out. End transmission.
More questions, Bannick?
The information Karrig had that someone tried to erase.
Tried to destroy, actually. Computer, have you finished analyzing data sample A?
Affirmative.
What are the chances for data recovery?
Complete recovery probability is 0.
Chances for partial recovery? Audio data only? Using a Trojan extrapolation matrix?
Probability unknown.
Ha! Computer, apply the Trojan matrix to data sample A. Computer, play the result.
Experience, even I. Sorting out the language barriers to full communication.
Aha!
He mentions sorting out the language barrier.
Yes. Karrig may help you negotiate with the Scythians after all. I'll run the matrix on all the data and call you when it's done.
Thanks, Lieutenant. Computer. Promenade, level 7, section 5.
You have no proof of these accusations. I demand to speak to Captain Sisko.
Oh, you will, Quark. And you can explain to him why we have a dead Federation diplomat on our hands.
What's going on here, Mr. Odo?
I'm being unjustly detained because of his prejudice against my people.
I'm not prejudiced against your people, Quark. I'm prejudiced against you.
Envoy.
It's Ambassador now, Quark. A field promotion.
Ambassador. I had nothing to do with any killings. I've never met Ambassador Karrig.
But you recognized me at the bar. How did you become so familiar with the Federation diplomatic staff?
I told you. I just try to keep up with the comings and goings around here. It's good for business.
Then why were you so nervous when I met you earlier? Every time I mentioned Ambassador Karrig, you jumped.
Of course I'm nervous. Do you have any idea the amount of profit that this plasma storm is costing me? The Promenade is deserted, I've got a back room full of rotting low-carb beans, and some obscure Bajoran labor law has me paying my Davo girl whether anyone spins a wheel or not. Not to mention the fact that this bucket of bolts we're in could collapse at any second under the disturbance. Oh boy, you bet I'm nervous.
So you've met. How nice. What else did you notice, Ambassador?
He was talking to someone over the view screen when I came in. Someone who seemed very upset.
That? Oh, that was just a customer of mine. A disgruntled one.
How could you tell?
You told him the deal was off. He had some sort of finned crest on his head.
Sounds like one of the Lykotions. Quark, you haven't been associating with the Lykotions from the Altair group, have you? Really?
You mean the aliens that were sitting in the replimat?
Yes, I've been keeping my eye on them. Well, well, well. What bad company you've been keeping, Quark.
Look, I'm a free citizen of the Ferengi Alliance. I've had enough of your accusations. If you have any evidence against me, which you don't, arrest me. Otherwise, let me get back to my bar.
You're right. I don't have any evidence. Yet. If I did, you and your Lykoshian cronies would already be behind security fields. But I will soon enough. The computer's analyzing the trace scans I took of the ambassador's quarters.
Scans?
It should be finished shortly. Once the results are compiled, we'll be able to pinpoint exactly who entered Karrig's room from their DNA pattern. Go back to your bar and tell your Lykoshian associates that it's only a matter of time before the computer finishes analyzing the genetic samples I took from Karrig's room. If there's even a molecule of Lykoshian DNA, I'll have the proof I need to put them away and hang a charge of accessory to murder around your greedy neck.
Well, I'm sure this will all be settled. I'll be on my way then.
You do that. Ambassador, have a look at this for a moment, won't you? Well, I think he got the point. If I know Quark, he's on his way to warn the Lykoshians about the molecular scan.
But then they'll know you're after them.
That's what I'm hoping. Unfortunately, Quark was right. Your Starfleet regulations require that I have hard evidence before making an arrest. There's no Starfleet sub-regulation on instinct, but if the Lykoshians are involved in Karrig's murder, they'll try to make their move before that evidence comes in.
What can you tell me about the investigation so far?
All I've got for certain right now is what the initial tricorder readings tell me. The murder weapon, the traces of Tarragon radiation, and the corrosive used on the ambassador's pad. You've spoken to Lieutenant Dax about retrieving the data?
She's managed to retrieve something, a log entry, I think, but the pad was severely damaged. She's going to contact me when she's retrieved all she can. I'll go over it with her then.
I'd be very interested in finding out what the killer thought was so important to destroy. I've been told you've got some training in security procedures. Interesting background considering your origins. Tyria has an unusually low crime rate for a planet its size.
It wasn't violence on my home planet that got me interested in security training. Like you, Mr. Odo, I believe in being prepared.
Where would you like to begin?
Who are your suspects? You don't really think that Quark killed Karrig?
No. But I'd wager more than a spin of his Dabo wheel that he's involved somehow.
What about the Scythians? They clearly had the most connection to the ambassador.
That's true. What was your impression of them?
I was on my way to meet with the Scythian delegation. I'll be able to give you more information after I've opened communications with them, if I can.
I'll be very interested to hear what you learned from them. I've had a guard posted at their airlock door since they docked. I doubt they could have entered the station unobserved, unless they have abilities we're unaware of.
The Lykotions.
Of the beings remaining aboard the station, they're the likeliest suspects. They've certainly got the histories. Petty theft, fraud, extortion, but no record of murder. Yet.
What about the crew of the station? We can't rule them out as suspects.
If the killer is still aboard this station, and until I can prove otherwise, I have to assume he is, it could be any one of us, except you. The initial scans show that the body had been decomposing for at least an hour before you docked.
Can you account for the whereabouts of the station crew?
The remaining station crew were all at their posts or otherwise accounted for from the time the last transport left. Except for Ensign Ktel. A Folian. He was molting.
And what if it turns out that the murder occurred before the station lockdown?
Then the killer may have escaped during the evacuation, in which case he's loose on Bajor. I can't warn the Bajoran authorities until the plasma storm dissipates. For now, we've got to assume that he or she is still on the station.
What about the last transport, the one that didn't make it off the station in time?
That's where I think we'll find our answers. Let's take a look at the passenger list. There were only 5 passengers aboard, mostly people who put off leaving till the last opportunity. Lieutenant Mret was the pilot. He's monitoring shield grids. Hasn't been out of the lower core since the transport docked. Here are the passenger records. Johnny Tharon.
She's the Dabo girl, right?
She is now, although I don't think she came here with that career in mind. I had to pull her in once on assault, but she was out the next morning. The victim didn't want to press charges.
What happened?
Apparently she had a misunderstanding with the captain of a Ferengi research vessel. Friend of Quark's, I think. Something about her fare to the Gamma Quadrant. She nearly had one of his lobes off by the time I arrived.
Who's next?
Rasmus Selin.
Who's she?
A Vedic from Bajor's Dartenin province. She doesn't have any kind of security record, except for her official release documents from the Cardassian labor camps.
Okay, what's the next one?
Quark.
Right. What's his background, anyway?
Fraud, embezzlement, trafficking, conspiracy, bribery, racketeering, extortion. How far back did you want to go?
No acts of violence? No murder?
No. There was that incident with the drunken Klingon, but I wouldn't call it murder.
What kind of criminal record do you have on him?
His file's so large I had to expand the record capacity. Disappointingly few convictions, though. He's as slippery as a Klabnian eel.
Let's see the next one.
Kimry Renat, a Lykosian. He was a weapons expert for a second-rate criminal consortium on Altair. I've been keeping an eye on him and his partner Priyet Ning since they came on board.
I haven't come in contact with this species before.
Lykotions divide themselves up into clans based on minor interspecies differences. Physical size, local dialects. A distinction as insignificant as skin color will set them at each other's throats.
Must be an immature culture.
These two are from southern Lykos. That blue coloring is a regional characteristic. The other clan was northern, similar but larger and with red skin. I broke up a confrontation between the two outside quarks. After that, they studiously avoided one another. The northerners booked passage on an earlier evacuation shuttle. That's all of them. Until we get the scans back, we can't rule any of them out. Just how well did you know the ambassador, Mr. Bannick?
Not well enough to know who might have had this kind of grudge against him.
I see.
What'll the tricorder scans tell us?
The molecular scans record residual skin and exoskeleton cells. The computer should be able to tell us the species, even the identity, of every being that entered the ambassador's quarters in the last 48 hours.
Were you able to determine if anything had been stolen from the ambassador's quarters?
Not positively, but security records show that when Karrig boarded, he invoked diplomatic privilege.
What for exactly?
According to the officer's log, the ambassador was very insistent that we not scan a particular piece of his luggage. I have visual reference on the container, a small silver case, but it wasn't among the contents of his quarters.
So you think the killer might have stolen it?
Very likely. Do you have any idea what it might have contained?
He did mention something in a message to Captain Sisko about valuable items in his possession.
What kind of valuable items?
He didn't say. It was very vague, actually. as if he didn't want to talk about it on an open frequency.
If we can find out what was stolen from his room, we may be able to find out more about who killed him and why.
What about the way he was killed? That's got to tell us something about the murderer.
Yes, the murder weapon. Molecular inhibitors aren't your average sidearm. The only one I've ever seen belonged to a dead Caraxian who had an accident in our local tailor's shop.
Have there been any Caraxians on the station recently?
Not since the incident in Garrick's shop. They seem to be avoiding the station, or perhaps our tailor ever since. But an inhibitor could be just as deadly in anyone's hands.
Can't you just run a station scan to find the weapon?
Not effectively. It's just a device like any other. Until it's discharged, it doesn't give off any distinct signature. Unfortunately, it only discharges on contact with a victim's body.
It's only dangerous if it touches you?
But don't underestimate the threat. A Klingon Dictag can be just as deadly as a phaser in the right hands. What do you know about the Ambassador's mission in the Gamma Quadrant?
Captain Sisko gave me access to his report from the Gamma Quadrant.
Did it contain anything that might help us?
He mentioned that the Scythians had a space station loaded with latinum.
No wonder Quark's been hovering around them like a Regulan pus fly. Did he say anything else?
He said he had difficulty communicating with the Scythians.
He's not the only one. Anything else?
It was in that message that he mentioned those valuable items I told you about.
That's right. But he didn't say what those items were?
No, he was being intentionally vague. That's all I remember, really. Captain Sisko can let you look at the message. You have my permission as acting ambassador.
Well, thank you, Ambassador.
Where could the Terrigan radiation have come from?
It could be an effect of the plasma disturbance. Lieutenant Dax has been picking up stray traces of it since the storm set in.
When will the computer be finished analyzing the scans of the ambassador's quarters?
Not for an hour, at least. We're on emergency power, so the computer's slower than usual. Of course, it's in emergency situations that we really need the computer's speed. That's all for now. I'll keep you apprised if the situation changes.
Thank you, Constable.
And Bannick, keep your eyes open. I don't want 2 dead diplomats on my hands.
Right, we see leisure.
Ensign?
Yarrow, sir. Desma Yarrow, sir.
Desma Yarrow. This airlock leads to the Scythian ship.
Yes, sir.
Has anyone else been here? Anyone tried to talk to the Scythians?
No, just Captain Sisko and Lieutenant Dax. Quark has come around, but I tell him what Mr. Odo said.
And that was?
Arrest him on sight, Ensign. We'll figure out why later.
Open the airlock, please, Ensign.
Let's see if the Scythians have unlocked their side.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. I regret to inform you that Ambassador Karrig is dead.
Karrig. Dead.
My name is Bannick. I am Ambassador now. Ambassador Bannick.
Karrig. Dead.
Do you understand what I'm telling you? Captain Sisko requests information about the drones. He is very concerned about them.
Destroy. Danger.
Danger? What do you mean by that? Are you telling me to destroy the drones? We already have.
Destroy.
But more drones are coming. Did you know that?
Destroy.
Are you worried that you might be destroyed?
Citadel.
Go on. Tell me more.
Citadel. Danger.
Go on. Tell me more.
Citadel. Show danger. Silence.
Yes, show me this citadel.
Show. Rune.
Citadel. Is that where the drones come from?
Forge. Hammer. Show Citadel!
Congratulations, Ambassador. You've survived your first negotiation with the Scythians, and vented remarkably little plasma, if you know what I mean.
Did I hear right, Desma? Was the one on the right named Rune?
Yes, sir.
Dax to Yarrow. Ensign, is Bannick with you?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Tell him I could use his help up here in Ops. I finished analyzing Karrig's logs, but some anomalies persist.
Right away, Lieutenant.
Has the Ambassador opened up communications with the Scythians?
Yes, ma'am. And closed them, too.
I see. What happened?
I'll tell you all about it when I get to Ops, Lieutenant.
Good. Dax out.
I guess you'll be on your way to Ops, sir.
I'd like to hear what you think about the Scythians, Ensign. How would you try to communicate with them?
Well, I don't exactly know, I'm sure, Ambassador. They don't seem to like to talk much. But my father told me if you want to make friends, make sure the other guy does more talking than you do.
But that would mean...
You wouldn't say anything at all. Yes, sir.
You seem skilled at putting people at their ease, Ensign. What made you decide to strap on a phaser?
Well, sir, they tell us the sign of a good security officer is she never lets a situation deteriorate to where a phaser is necessary. By the way, I notice you've strapped one on too.
I hope my situation doesn't deteriorate, Ensign, but just in case.
Yes, diplomacy by other means. But now you better think about getting back up to Ops.
Thank you, Ensign. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Computer. Ops.
Bannick, glad to see you. We have a problem.
What's the problem, Lieutenant?
It's Karrig's log entries, the ones his murderer tried to destroy. I've recovered the pad data. About 40% should be readable, but it turns out all the relevant data is scrambled.
Scrambled? You mean encoded?
Exactly. Karrig evidently used encryption on his log entries. To read them, we'll have to break his code.
It must be a difficult code to break.
In the time we've got, I think it's unsolvable. Compared to this, the Altonian brain teaser is a simple coloring job.
Just tell me what you need me to do.
The problem is, to even begin, you need to select the right color. For each row, out of at least 10,000 hues.
Actually, that's not a problem.
What? You know which colors he uses. I mean used.
I'm not supposed to, but on Chimera's 10, after Karrig...
Don't tell me anything I'll have to arrest you for, Bannick. But if you somehow know the colors, you can access some of the data. There's another cipher somewhere in there, a syntactic code sequence.
Dex, these colors are a diplomatic secret, highest security classification. I can't let you learn them.
I understand, Bannick. The cipher screen is for your eyes only. Right there to your left. Just input the code colors in the correct order.
And if I do...
If the panel lights, you've got it.
Thanks, Jedzia. May I call you Jedzia?
If you like. Get busy now. Good luck, Bannick.
Okay. Hope they haven't changed. Ha! Ha ha! Computer, translate.
Specify desired word.
Kadin.
Kadin. Tarkin word, meaning many.
Translate.
Plum.
Plum. Subitic word, meaning is.
Translate.
Nikto.
Nikto. Baradan word, meaning arguing.
Translate.
Gochme.
Gochme. Klingon word, meaning voices.
Translate.
Armo.
Armo. Tyrian word, meaning peace.
Peace is many voices arguing. You have obtained access to the records of Karrig, first ambassador of the Tyrian delegation to the Federation of Planets. Unauthorized. Immediately. Point 3. Have completed the journey through the stable wormhole and en route to the rendezvous with the... Sent a draft of the first Federation to the... and I'm awaiting a reply.
Content irretrievable.
First contact has been facing some difficulty with the universal translate. Malfunction or linguistic incompatibility. Fortunately, my own linguistic skills to open a rudimentary dialogue. At first glance, the technology of traces of latinum in most metallic bases. Overcome my frustration. The desire to communicate is so great. I am so reticent. Except not interested in pursuing contact. Realized being enough interaction for the universe create a sufficient linguistic base. Had I stumbled upon a first contact only to be cultural xenophobia? Days here grow short. Do it in the next 4 days. How can I hope to firm base forced to leave before cementing criteria for first? When it contacted by a group here in the gamma, loose affiliation of species, hints and insinuations. Valuable merchandise. I would like to dismiss the French group, however. Reputation for those to miss an opportunity to meet.
Content irretrievable.
Left the Scythians unsure of the status of our relationship. I will have time to study the linguistic accumulated during my visit, a thought has come to me to apply Ben Ngar's regressive to the linguistic base. Somehow a stronger communication must be further our relationship with the Scythians. Difficulty in finding these aliens. The great mystery surrounding this so-called valuable item. I find it all rather adolescent. The Federation Ambassador Delivery Service. I believe it should be made clear. The Ambassadorial Corps provides a unique service. From me, or from the Federation. I resent the position of an object whose worth is dubious to begin with. I meet in 1 hour with the take possession of the devices. I hope their function and value will make this side trip worth. Eureka! I believe I have the root cause of the Scythians' reticence. It is not fear of contact at all. Clarity of communication. Dear to them, they value individual. Context is our overly verbose. Overwhelm them. Economy. Minimal combinations. I now look forward to contact where I will be into use. Force. The data has been relocated to the person. Warning, you have obtained access to the personal logs of Karrig. Personal log Karrig, stardate 48. Voyage through the wormhole was exhilarating. I should poem about it when I have Kolos too. Cardassian, my crew. To run my Cardassian diligently and mastering yet another language. Decision. Heard. Warp capabilities. Probability already picked warp signals. I grew very excited. Nothing is as invigorating as first contact. Expressed my belief that the birds vis-a-vis first contact too strict. She fell under acceptable guidelines.
Content irretrievable.
Discovered the most delicious poem. Jika. Read this epic in its original Klingon, as opposed to the abysmal translation. Accompanies the Klingon text. Brought a great clarity inherent in all artistic translations. We, the Scythians, pointed that I was not Communications gap farther. I was beginning to feed timidity, cautious reticence to consider contact a failure. I am no friend to personal failure and would not like to open relationship at this late stage in my life. After several so-called talks with this so-called Confederation of Species, I begin to miss the quiet reserve of the Scythians. We talk and talk, but they have yet to deliver these supposedly valuable devices. I'm an errand boy, ambassador of interplanetary repute. This device had just shown me. Unbelievable! Deliver 7 such devices in my hands. Safekeeping. If these truly function as promised, some trick, be the scientific edge has even out our military ambassador. Piece of the Dominion's own make. Learn of Dominion science and jewels.
Content irretrievable.
Seem to light refraction technology more sophisticated than the barriers floating field. In the wrong Aspergatic. Never's the Confederation told refraction mantles. No, they are in my possession. Used device to slip. High security zone on Kolos 2. I'm not certain the Kolos is safe for me. I must get the right hands. Ensure that Captain Sis, the device is safe. Deep space run with transients and mercenaries. Just the solution attempt. Personal protection for that young man involved in the Chimera's incident. I don't have suspicions with a non-Tyrian, and Bannick seems to have the skills I need. I'm within hours of deep. Devices are well hidden. Concerned that others know where I have. Bannick is not yet directly to my quarters and wait. Safe at risk, at least for the battles I have in this city. I'm scanning the devices. Devices do indeed create a refraction. The wearer. It may be.
Bannick! You managed to access Karrig's logs. Congratulations. Dax to Cisco.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
All logs are open, Captain. Bannick cracked both ciphers.
Well done. My compliments to the Ambassador. Dax, the Major and I have been discussing...
I'm advocating a preemptive strike on the drones.
Strike? When?
As soon as possible. Right now.
The Major feels that we should attack the drones now before their numbers become unmanageable. Is the Ambassador there?
Bannick here, Captain.
A report, please, Ambassador, on your progress with the Scythians.
Limited success only, Captain. But I've found something in Ambassador Karrig's logs that might help. He said that the Scythians value individual words and economy of language. I'm gonna try that approach. Try not to overwhelm them with words.
Economy of language. Let's hope that helps. What have you learned so far?
One of them mentioned Citadel. It's a place. I don't know where.
Go on.
They strongly associate the concept of drones with the action of destroy.
Not surprising, Ambassador. So do I.
Yes, Ambassador, continue.
One Scythian indicated he'd like to show Citadel to us.
It's clear you need to talk again with the Scythians and learn more. Perhaps what's left of Ambassador Karrig's logs will be of help. Cisco to Yarrow.
Yarrow here, Captain.
Ensign, are the Scythians available for negotiations? Ambassador Bannick?
Negative, sir. That is, they're not in the airlock. Captain, we have a malfunctioning airlock door here.
What do you mean?
The approach door, sir. It keeps opening and closing by itself.
Report it to engineering, Ensign, and if the Scythians show themselves, alert the Ambassador immediately.
Yes, sir. Yarrow out.
Benjamin, Bannick hasn't had a chance to...
Captain, the drones. We need to act.
That's enough! Major, you want to calmly tell Bannick and Dax your proposed plan of action?
Yes, sir. Look, the drones come here one at a time. When they're all here, they'll all attack. Why wait for that? Let's take the runabout, clean up the drones around the station, then follow the drones back to their source, destroying them one by one.
You understand what she's proposing, Ambassador?
So you think we should begin to fight this war on our initiative, not theirs?
Exactly. Make them wonder what will happen next.
Thank you, Major.
Dax, I take it you don't agree with Major Kira's plan?
No. We'll win the battle but lose the war. These second-wave drones are phaser-resistant. To defeat them, we'll have to use the photon torpedoes. Once we do, we'll see a new, deadlier drone appear. It's this third wave of drones that we must fear. And the sooner we attack any drone, the sooner this final wave will be upon us. If it arrives before the Defiant returns, we'll be out of surprises.
Bannick, You've heard the arguments. Your advice, please.
You say the new drones are phaser resistant? How do you know?
Sensors indicated a lot more duranium in their hulls. Clearly faster, tougher, more capable machines.
What do you think of Kira's idea to follow the drones back to their source?
The drones come from somewhere beyond runabout range. I'm positive of that. We need the Defiant.
There is a deep space capable ship here at the station. The Scythian ship.
Unfortunately for us, it belongs to someone else, and it's weaponless.
Lieutenant, you say the drones learn about our weapons and then send new drones resistant to them. What if we stop them from getting the message?
Stop the courier drone, you mean?
Exactly.
Now that's an idea. Break their reinforcement chain.
I think the Ambassador has uncovered a new course of action. No runabout mission at this time. We continue preparations for the drone attack. Dax, see if you can create a simulated mission against the drones. Get it loaded into one of Quark's holosuites.
Yes, sir.
Major, when Dax alerts you that the drone buildup is complete, you will take the Hudson. This time, we'll make sure no courier drone escapes through the wormhole.
Yes, Captain.
Bannick, our best chance of survival depends on better understanding our enemy and our potential friends. Please consider your negotiations with the Scythians as a matter of the highest importance.
I understand.
Good. Cisco out.
Well, Bannick, despite your protestations, I see you have some diplomatic skills after all.
I'd better go, Lieutenant.
Good luck, Bannick.
Computer. Promenade, level 7, section 5.
The Federation doesn't take kindly to the murder of one of its ambassadors.
I told you he didn't murder anybody. He was already... Never mind. Priet, are you through yet?
I think you might want to consider very carefully where you aim that phaser.
I'm not afraid to kill you, shapeshifter, or your friend.
It seems your anti-terrorist training has been useful once again. Lucky thing for both of us. Odo to Cisco.
Cisco here. What the hell's going on down there?
It seems two of our Lykosian guests became unhappy with our hospitality, Captain. Ambassador Bannick and I were just persuading them to remain.
I see. Any connection to the murder?
I intend to find out. Can you arrange to transport us to the brig?
My pleasure, Constable. On your signal. Cisco out.
What were they trying to do when I walked in?
Steal a runabout. They tripped my security alarm when they started tampering with the airlock door.
They were going to fly a runabout into that storm?
A trip through a high-intensity disruption must have looked more attractive than the station brig.
Are you planning to interrogate them?
Oh, yes. It's one of the more rewarding parts of my job.
Well, I guess that solves our murder case.
I'm not so sure. Too many loose ends.
Karrig's case. They didn't have it with them.
For one thing, yes. If I wanted something so badly that I'd go to all the trouble of killing a Federation official for it, I wouldn't leave it behind in my escape. It'd help to know what it was that he was carrying. Were you able to uncover anything?
Something interesting turned up when I went through his logs. He brought back some highly classified devices from the Gamma Quadrant. Whatever they were, he thought they jeopardized his safety.
He may have been right. I wonder what our Lykosian friends will have to say about these highly classified devices. Once the scan results come in, I'll run a cross-check on their DNA. If one of them is the murderer, I'll get some answers.
Until then, our other suspects are still suspects.
That's true. At least until the DNA scans clear them. Have you learned anything new?
I told the Scythians about Karrig's murder.
How did they react?
They seemed genuinely upset. I think they were counting on his help.
They'll have to start counting on you now, won't they? Any other leads?
I met the Bajoran Vedic on the Promenade.
Yes, I interviewed her earlier. She's up on the Promenade again now, performing the Bajoran death chant. I don't think it's connected to Karrig.
Death chant? But it's not for Karrig?
I don't think so. The names she was praying over were Bajoran.
You've heard it before?
During the occupation, yes. There were a lot of deaths here then, mostly Bajoran. The Cardassians started to ban the chants as part of a demoralization program, but the Vedics were persistent. They made an arrangement with the body disposal unit, exchanging food, even clothing, for the names of the Bajoran dead.
To pray over? Quite a risk. Do their prophets demand this ritual?
I don't pretend to understand Bajoran theology, Ambassador, but I understand grief. It comforted them. Those days they took their comfort where they could. I'll contact you as soon as the scans come in. We may be charging these two with more than just attempted murder of a Federation diplomat. Odo to Ops.
Kira here.
Ready to transport, Major.
2 Lykotions and yourself, direct to security. Affirmative. Energizing.
And Ambassador, thank you.
Hello, Ambassador. Made some progress, sir?
What's the situation here, Ensign?
The Scythians, sir. They're waiting in the airlock. They've been arguing, sir.
Have the Scythians tried to come out, or talk to you?
No, sir. They've been waiting to talk to you. The leader has been chewing out the other one, I guess.
Open the airlock, please.
What's your plan, if I may ask, sir?
To try to talk like they do. Say 1 or 2 words only, 3 at the most. Desma, you'll have to do the same, as long as the airlock is open.
Understood. Here we go.
Bannick. Wei. Rune.
Those are their names, sir.
Yes, Ensign. Drones.
Drones. Home. Travel.
Travel? Travel where?
Travel. Home. Travel Citadel. Sacrilege.
What about the drones?
Citadel. Citadel Drone Factory.
Factory, huh? Why make drones?
Cleanse. War.
War? Which war?
Forbidden.
Cleanse.
Forbidden.
Forbidden? Why forbidden?
Warlord evil. Unspeakable.
Warlord?
Havoc. Blasphemy!
I think that Rune is gonna get chewed out again. Poor guy. They're still here, sir. Ready to try it again? Stand by.
Greeting.
Speak.
Station. Danger.
Danger? To Deep Space Nine?
Deep Space Nine.
Drones, danger.
Drones. Destroy.
How destroy station?
Scavengers. Relentless.
When destroy station?
Soon. Swarm. Then Harbinger.
Stop drones.
Blind.
Blind? How? Make fog?
Dust.
Dust?
Theta.
You blinded drones. With Theta?
Show. Punishment.
Tell me more about Theta.
Confess. Honor.
Confess? Confess what?
Weapons. Old.
Yes, show.
Walking.
That's it, sir. I don't think they'll be back for a while. Well, that was an experience. There's something about those drones they don't want us to know, sir.
Yes, Ensign. I'll report to Ops. Carry on.
Envoy. I mean Ambassador. We're still having a little...
Carlton, Akira. Major, I've got the primary shaft couplings realigned now. You want to try it again?
Affirmative. Where can I take you, Ambassador?
Ops, please.
Computer. Maintenance override 771. Ops. Damn! Kira to Carlton. It's still failing in Section 12.
I see it. Hang on.
I'm sorry, Ambassador. This should only take a minute. It's these old Cardassian systems. Once they're down, you have to drag them, kicking and screaming, back online. Has there been any word?
You mean about the Ambassador's murder?
I know this must be difficult for you. When I was in the Bajoran Resistance, my cell leader was tortured to death by the Cardassians. I had to take on his role, keep the mission intact. When that happens, there's no time to grieve.
He was a diplomat, a man of peace. To die like that...
Peace is never as easy to make as war. Carlton, what's going on down there?
It's a support relay on 11, Major. Looks like it was fused to the casing. I'll need the particle torch.
Well, we don't have the particle torch. No one has the particle torch. You'll have to use a hand phaser.
All right. This'll take a minute.
Is this the same torch you asked Mr. Odo about?
What damnedest thing. It just disappeared. If it was smaller, I'd think Vol dragged it off. Brian's going to be furious if we don't find that thing before he gets back.
Could someone have stolen it?
I was facing the only exit. I'd have been staring right at them. Like, it's just... There have been a lot of odd incidents lately.
You mean the drones? Their behavior is odd, but I'm sure...
No, little incidents. Strange little things. Well, I've seen things lately. Maybe it's just my imagination. The station's so empty.
You mean doors opening and closing without anyone there?
Yes. This place is usually so packed with people, I guess I'm used to hearing all the noise, and, well, this time of year, sometimes the superstitions we grow up with stay with us longer than we'd like. A cloud about the temple gates darkens rising night. Unbelievers tremble at the Harbinger's cleansing might.
Cloud about the temple gates. The plasma storm?
Why not? Our faith in the prophets is part of what kept Bajor whole while the Cardassians tried to tear us apart. The prophets used the sacred texts to instruct us and to warn us of the threats the future can hold.
Carlton, Kira.
Kira here. Go ahead.
Sorry about the delay, Major, but melted duranium is harder than a...
Then a Cardassian's heart, I know. Ready for another try?
Yes, sir. Resetting the command buffer. Go ahead.
Keep your fingers crossed, Ambassador. Computer, maintenance override 771. Ops. Good luck, Ambassador.
So, Ambassador, the Scythians, did they say anything about the drones?
The drones come from a place they call the Citadel.
The Scythians mentioned Citadel earlier, didn't they?
The junior one said it was a factory.
I'm not surprised, considering its impressive output of drones.
It's still unclear where exactly it is.
Well, it's a start.
I asked them why the drones have targeted us for destruction.
Good. And they said?
Cleanse war.
Any theories?
Maybe there's been a war and they're the cleanup crew.
I'd hate to think we may be destroyed by maintenance detail, Bannick. Let's move on. Anything else about the drones?
The Scythians apparently know how to blind the drones.
Lieutenant, the Ambassador is onto something.
I'm listening. Something about blind?
Go on, Bannick.
The Scythians said Theta. Does that help?
Theta.
Theta? Theta band emissions, theta particles, theta matrix compositors. What else did they say?
The Scythians said dust.
Dust. Makes sense to you, Dax?
Sounds like theta particles. Theta particles will block their sensors. Overload them, probably.
We can use deuterium.
Vent it to an auxiliary reactor and bombard it with RF.
Do it. Get Carlton to help you. We haven't much time, Bannick. The plasma disruption is winding down.
Did the Scythians say anything about the next drone attack?
They said soon. First comes a swarm, and then something they called the Harbinger.
They're positive about this.
Yes, sir. The drones seem to be relentless.
Now, we're sure Karrig's murderer is still on the station.
Don't tell me. Another killing?
Oh, no. Odo has pinpointed the time of Karrig's death. He was killed after the last transport successfully left the station. But a good hour before the Odessa, the courier ship carrying Rasmus, Johnny Theron, Quark, and those Lykotions failed to get underway.
Somehow I expected that.
Is that so? The constable feels the timing is no coincidence. That whoever did the murder planned to escape on the Odessa.
If that's all, Captain, I'll be going.
Did you know Karrig left us some tricorder readings? Dax thought you'd be interested in seeing them. Ambassador, his success with the Scythians may give us the edge we need, if we can block the drone's sensors. Well done.
Thank you, Captain. You wanted to see me?
Help me with something, Bannick. When you were listening to Karrig's logs, did you hear any reference to Terrigan radiation?
Why do you ask?
A bizarre coincidence. I analyzed Karrig's tricorder scans of the devices he brought back from the Gamma Quadrant. Like everything else, the data is pretty much obliterated. But one thing did come through. Strong Terrigan radiation as the devices are operated.
Didn't Odo mention something about Terrigan readings here on this station?
Yes, that's the coincidence. Or...
You think the devices are operating on the station right now?
Exactly.
What do these devices do, exactly?
We still don't know, unless the Scythians told you.
Strong Terrigan radiation. What effect does that have?
Prolonged exposure has been known to cause confusion, paranoia, and eventually seizures in humanoid life forms.
So it all means what?
I scanned the station, only to find more life forms on Deep Space Nine than we're supposed to have. The readings were somewhat anomalous. The computer tried to convince me they were vole swarms.
How many more life forms are you reading, and where are they?
I'm reading 6 more life forms. Species? Unknown. Locations? Variable all over the station, and impossible to pin down.
I'll keep my eyes open, Lieutenant.
Dax, hold that turbolift. Ambassador, step over here, please. Odo has some new information for you. Cisco to Odo. Constable, I have the Ambassador with me.
The DNA scan results.
Yes. Karrig's, of course. Lykoshan DNA, lots of it.
The Lykotions in the brig.
Let me finish, Captain. Lykoshan DNA. At least 6 individuals. And a human female. That's it.
6 Lykotions.
And a human female.
What's your theory, Odo?
Huh. It's time for me to have a talk with our stowaways. I'll have to find them first. And Johnny Tharon, being a human female, is also a prime suspect.
For a man who wanted to be left alone, Karrig certainly had a lot of visitors.
None of my security sweeps show any sign of stowaways.
I think Dax may know why. She did a detailed scan and found extra life forms, but the readings were anomalous. The computer labeled them vole swarms.
I do see plenty of those.
Stowaways. Potentially murderers. Constable, security measure Cobalt?
Measure initiated, Captain. Quark's signaling me from his bar. I better go see what he wants. Odo out.
You look concerned, Ambassador. Wherever the stowaways are hiding out, Cobalt should keep them there, until security can deal with them. Anything else, Ambassador?
What is security measure Cobalt, Captain?
Anti-intruder alert, Bannick. It's actually a Cardassian program. Modified, of course. Still somewhat extreme.
What would you like me to do now, Captain?
See if you can find Johnny Tharon, and stand by for further instructions.
Thank you, Captain. I'm on my way. Computer. Promenade, level 7, section 5.
I'm telling you, it just disappeared from right in front of me.
It might help if you told me exactly what was stolen.
I told you it was a thing.
Does this thing have a use, or is it merely ornamental?
Does it matter?
Well, if it has a use, I'm going to have to know what it is.
Ornamental.
Then I guess there's no real emergency.
Did I say ornamental? I meant ornamentally useful.
Quark.
All right. It's a security lockout bypass.
What?
A security lockout bypass key. I just keep it in case of emergency. I never actually use it.
Odo to Cisco, we have a potentially serious security problem, Captain. There's a missing security lockout bypass key.
Let me guess. Quark.
He says it disappeared right in front of him.
Just like Major Kira's particle torch.
I'm concerned.
You're thinking another shapeshifter.
I'm not ruling it out.
All right. Initiate DFI precautions. Alert your security team. And keep me informed.
Odo to Ensign Yarrow.
Yarrow here.
There's a missing security.
Odo, I was just about to call you. You've got to send the ambassador down right away. I've got a situation here. One of the Scythians is banging on the airlock door.
Understood. He's on his way. And Yarrow, we've got a security situation going here. Keep yourself doubly alert.
Always do, sir. Yarrow out.
You'll have to handle that Scythian situation alone, Ambassador. I need to stay here and talk to Quark.
There, you see? I told you. Ambassador, here.
Harbinger! Coming!
Harbinger?
Cutting! Catastrophe!
Harbinger? What's that, sir? I've heard the Bajorans talk about it.
A Harbinger announces that something is about to happen. Usually something bad.
Harbinger! Catastrophe!
It's been like this, sir, ever since he came out.
Calm. Be calm.
Good idea, sir.
Murder!
Murder? Speak.
Ambassador. Weapons!
Hold on there, mister. Sir, stand back.
Ensign! Security alert. Docking ring. Bannick.
Odo! Ensign Yarrow! The red Lykotions!
All station personnel. We have intruders able to evade visual detection. They are armed and dangerous. This is a full station security alert.
Daxter security team. Phaser hits disrupt the intruder shielding. Long enough for me to get a transporter lock on. I'm standing by.
Lieutenant, the intruders have routed our communications to the station terminals. They're listening to every word we say.
I'm on it, Odo. Damn! Don't use the comm badges until I find a secure channel. Kira out.
Got him. He's been transported to the brig. I'm still reading Terragon all over the station. At least 4 others.
Dax, I've driven them down the access tube and secured it.
Secured it?
I welded it shut. They're in the promenade.
Understood.
Captain, I'm in the docking ring now. Yarrow is dead.
Any sign of the ambassador?
I've seen him, Captain. He found a way to track the Lykotions. I can't say more. The communications net has been compromised.
Understood, Constable. Cisco out.
No good, Captain. They're using the security bypass key. She's back here in the promenade, somewhere.
We're pulling you out of there, Major.
But...
Dax, energize!
Got her. She's been transported to the brig. 3 down, Bannick, 3 to go.
Security to Quark's bar. We've got one of those killers in here. Odo, help.
Hey! You! Bannick!
Where are you?
You want to get us all killed? Ow!
There's one of them. Almost directly above your head. I heard him move.
Right.
Bannick, they're heading for the Scythian ship. They'll try to cut it free with the particle torch. Can you move to intercept?
Got him. He's been transported to the brig. Now the only Tarragon I'm reading is... heading for the docking ring. Dax to Odo. That's it. I'm reading Tarragon emissions at 0. Wait,
Lieutenant?
Never mind. I thought I saw a flicker in the lower promenade. Just a sensor ghost. All clear now.
Well done, Constable.
Thank the Ambassador, Captain. He's a quick shot. Computer, disengage security measure Cobalt. Authorization 094 Epsilon.
Disengaged.
Ambassador?
Yes, sir?
Dax's readings indicate increased drone activity around the station. We don't have much time before the next attack.
I'm ready, sir. Just tell me where I'm needed.
I'd like you to report to Major Kira in the holosuites at Quark's bar. Dax has designed a drone simulation that should give us some idea of what we're up against.
Yes, sir.
It's good to have you with us, Ambassador. Cisco out.
Mr. Odo.
It's Odo, just Odo.
Your people only have one name? Like Tyrians?
I only have one name, as far as I know.
Sorry. Odo?
Yes, Ambassador. What is it?
I'll have to write a report to the Tyrian Assembly about Ambassador Karrig's murder.
If you ask me, your Federation is overly fond of reports. But there are a lot of questions to be answered here. Have you determined what drew the Lykotions to him in the first place?
I think so. Before he arrived, Karrig sent a subspace message to Cisco about the Scythian homeworld. He mentioned the abundance of latinum there, and that he was returning with valuable items.
And?
I think someone got unauthorized access to that message.
Quark. He must have made some kind of deal with the Lykotions. Still, conspiracy to murder. I wonder how that would sound to a Ferengi.
I bet it would convince him to cooperate with the Federation's case against the Lykotions.
We'll see. When I'm through here, I'll call on our local bartender.
I wanted to talk to you about Ensign Yarrow.
There was nothing you could have done, Ambassador.
I'd like to make out a formal commendation. If she hadn't reacted, even as she died, the Scythian and I would have both been killed.
It would please her to be remembered that way.
What exactly are these devices? Some kind of cloaking mechanism?
Not exactly. Lieutenant Dax determined that the refraction mantles are a form of camouflaging technology. May I?
Of course.
Just like the others. The phaser hit destroyed the refraction enabler. Pity.
Pretty sophisticated camouflage. Where did they originate, do we know?
According to Karrig's logs, they could be an early, more fragile prototype of the Jem'Hadar devices. It's a shame we weren't able to retrieve one intact.
Thanks. I'll catch up with Major Kira now.
Good luck, Ambassador.
Hello, Ambassador. She's upstairs, you know, in the Holo Suite, waiting for you.
Is she? Well, good. Thanks for letting me know.
But before you go, let me have a look at you.
Huh. More smudges. Another big rip. And a scorch.
Bannick, across your right shoulder, there's a phaser burn.
Yes, the Lykotions.
It must have missed your face by centimeters. But other than that, you look all right. So, you on your way upstairs now? Or do you have a minute?
When the Lykotions were loose, when you warned me about the one upstairs, that was brave. Thank you.
You'd have done the same for me, Bannick. You heard of Diarma Ballard, Bannick?
No. It's not Federation, is it?
No. Independent. Just another systems malfunction incident. A concatenating plasma conduit rupture. Life support failed for 85% of the colony.
What happened?
Things were orderly for about the first hour. But when the air started getting stale, people snapped.
Oh, they panicked, you mean?
Do you understand? Too many people. Too little air, people barricading doors, people using phasers, neighbors. It wasn't panic, you see, it was just time to survive.
And so, you survived.
About 9 hours later, those still alive began to notice a strange thing. No one was asphyxiating. There was nothing wrong with the life support, Bannick. There's just something wrong with us.
A terrible incident. That can't be an easy memory to live with.
No, not a pretty story. Anything else, Bannick?
You know, Odo found evidence that you were in Karrig's room. What was the deal between you and Karrig anyway?
Dead promises. Let's just say that I don't have much regard for diplomats anymore, all right? Unless you can change my mind.
Odo told me he arrested you once. I'm curious. What was that all about?
Somebody tried to cheat me. A Ferengi named Mox. So I bit him where it hurts the most. On a Ferengi.
Tell me more about this swindler, Mox.
Mox, daemon of a Ferengi research vessel. Oh, he was sly, that wing slug. I was to be a research assistant.
How exactly did Mox cheat you?
He offered me this cheap fare for passage to the Gamma Quadrant. Amazingly cheap, but all up front. So I spend everything else on supplies, right?
And just before your ship goes out, the fare goes up. Way up.
I can see you've dealt with the Ferengi before. I hadn't. So he leaves with my Latinum, and I'm stuck here with Quark and the Dabo wheel. You going upstairs now? Kira's waiting for you, you know.
How is Quark involved in Karrig's murder? Have you figured that out?
I don't know. You'll never prove anything, that's for sure. It's not a crime to have big ears. You know, Quark's a liar and a weasel, but there are depths even he wouldn't sink to.
I've got to be going, Johnny.
Yes, well, you'd best be on your way.
Ambassador, I did nothing to initiate this meeting. He came right in of his own accord.
What's he doing here?
Obviously, he's interested in discussing trade relations with...
Show!
He keeps saying that. Show what?
Citadel!
Show how?
Oh, great. Now you sound just like him. Show how.
Simulate.
First, pay. Pay owner. I'm sorry. If he wants to use a holosuite, he's got to pay. I mean, I have a business to run.
Let him use my credit then.
Sorry. Complimentary credits are non-transferable.
Can't you forward him a little credit, Quark? No one else is going to be using the holosuites. We're in the middle of a plasma storm.
All the more reason to insist on payment up front. Rule of acquisition number 162. Even in the worst of times, someone turns a profit.
Quark!
All right. Show.
Bannick, take a seat. Let's see what we've got here.
What are we seeing here?
It's a projection based on Dax's scans of the drones. She's amazing. Sifting this data out of a plasma storm's like filtering micromites out of Gettle fodder. Well, sit down, Ambassador. It won't kill you.
Any word on how the theta particles are affecting the drones?
Well, according to Dax, the theta particles are gumming up the drone's long-range sensors. We'll be right on top of them before they know we're coming.
I'd just like to know exactly how the Scythians knew that.
The drones are their enemies. If you fight someone long enough, you get a good handle on their strengths and their weaknesses. Now, if we could just get started on this simulation?
Would you mind if I asked you a personal question?
It depends. What's the question?
You were part of the Bajoran resistance, weren't you?
Yes, I was. You read my records?
It was a long trip from Denivia. I read a lot of things. You've got a military background. What do you think of our chances against these drones?
Look, Ambassador.
Bannick.
The thing to remember in a fight is the side that has the most to lose. They're the ones to be afraid of.
Like the Bajorans during the occupation.
Yes. The Cardassians had better arms, better organization, but to them it was colonization. To us, it was survival. And we won.
Well, yes, eventually.
We won't be conquered again, Bannick. Not in my lifetime. Now, sit down.
Okay.
You have tactical, Ambassador. Phaser banks are powered up, photon torpedoes armed. Let's try...
Hey!
A slow approach.
Come away from there.
Beginning.
Hey, what's going on? Quark!
It's not me!
Drones ahead, Bannick. Let's see how far we can get.
Shields at 60%.
Where does this canyon lead?
Citadel. Citadel. Destroy. Citadel. Destroy. Destroy. Havoc.
Havoc? What's a havoc?
Intelligence. Spirit. Computer. Havoc. Blue. Havoc, destroy!
So that's it. That's how we stop the drones. A surgical strike on the Citadel's brain.
End simulation.
Runabout. Weapon. Strike.
Yes, it's a weapon. How do your people defend themselves, Rune? Without weapons? I mean, what happens if someone...
Show.
Excuse me? I really prefer it if the customers let me adjust the holosuite controls.
What is it?
Home.
Of course. It's the Scythian homeworld.
Some kind of space city?
Home.
Beautiful. What creates that incredible shimmering quality? Those drones, they're exactly the kind that are circling the station. But what is that?
Harbinger.
They're taking up attack positions. Must have been thousands.
Dead.
Kira to Cisco. Captain, there's something here I think you should see. Right away.
Ambassador, it's time we got some clear answers from the Scythians.
I'll try, Captain.
Good. We found out a lot about the drones, their method of attack, and the citadel they come from. What we haven't found out is, how do the Scythians know all this information? Can we trust them, Bannick?
Kira to Cisco.
Go ahead, Major.
Hangar doors open. Powering up systems.
Bannick is here with me. Can you lock on?
Got it. Standing by.
Be ready, Ambassador. When the relay ship comes through, I want you on the Hudson at tactical.
Only the drones will be real this time, Bannick.
Understood, Captain, but diplomacy first, right?
Diplomacy first, Ambassador. Always. What is the connection between the Scythians and the Citadel? Until we fully understand that connection, we cannot trust the Scythians as our allies. Is that clear?
Yes, Captain.
Good. Dax, the Scythians.
Channel open.
You do the talking, Ambassador. On screen.
Travel.
Tell. Truth.
Forbidden.
Talk. Citadel.
Shame.
Confess.
Confess. Shame. Citadel, Scythian, old. Scythians, violent. Shame. departed, repented. Warlords dead, buried. Machines continue. Scavengers unrelenting.
Machines continue?
Scavengers.
Warlords dead?
All dead.
Well then, who's building the drones?
Factory.
Excuse me. Scavenge. Where?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Captain, Bajor's next.
Peaceful escaped?
Children. Seer. Seer. Angry. Seer. Helpless havoc. Silence!
Scythians violent?
Old. Shame.
Scythian citadel?
Scythian. Old.
Action!
Action.
Stop, scavengers.
Scavengers. Cease.
Your ship.
Scythian. Ship.
Travel, citadel.
Travel. Citadel. Peace. Peace.
Peace.
Walking. Friend.
Bannick, well done. I was able...
Benjamin, elevated neutrino levels. It's the Harbinger.
Go to alert. Battle stations. Ready, Bannick? Major?
Energizing.
Station log. Stardate 48987.9. We stand ready for an attack by the second wave of alien drones. However, the plasma storm and the Defiant's absence severely limit our defensive capabilities. Major Kira and Ambassador Bannick, who, to our surprise, proves to be an accomplished tactical officer, will spearhead our counterstrike by taking the Hudson into the matrix of drones surrounding the station.
We're on them, Lieutenant.
Shield at 50%.
Coming around.
Harbinger will be in range in 2 seconds.
Steady, man. Let them join. Keep at it, Ambassador.
That's it. Harbinger is in range.
Pull the run. Now!
No good. It's reconfigured its shield density. Benjamin, it's moving off. Towards the wormhole.
We can't let it get back.
Braking to pursue. Mark 724. I'll get you as close as I can, Ambassador. The rest is up to you.
Coming around again.
Station log. Supplemental. We have successfully defended the station from the second wave of alien drones. However, without the Defiant, it is unlikely we can survive a third, more deadly attack. The Scythians have agreed to transport Major Kira, Ambassador Bannick, Odo, and the Hudson aboard their delegation's vessel to Demaras 3. From there, our away team will determine if they can stop these machines of destruction at their source.
Mission log supplemental. Although we've confirmed that Demaros 3 is uninhabited, the dampening field around the Citadel prevents us from checking the accuracy of the Scythians' holosuite simulation. I've decided to risk the strike against the drone factory anyway. With Bannick riding tactical, we stand a decent chance of disabling it and ending the threat to DS9. I just hope my decision to continue doesn't get us both killed.
This is gonna be rough. Full power to shields, flight controls to manual. Hang on, Bannick. I'm gonna try to evade. Drones, Bannick, behind the structure. Shields at 60%. Drones, Bannick, coming up now. Shields at 40%. That's the Citadel, dead ahead. I'm coming back around. That door needs one good hit and we're inside. Use the photons. It'll be point blank. Let's hope Rune's information about the interior is more...
Major!
I see it. Oh! It's a warship. Under construction. Bannick. That's gonna head up their next attack. Damn, we're cut off!
Tactical's offline.
Warning. Shield failure imminent.
Transferring all available power to shields.
Gotta find a way out.
Drones dead ahead!
Warning. Damage to the port nacelle. There! Brace yourself, Bannick. This is gonna be tight.
Mission log. Ambassador Bannick. I'm somewhere inside the drone factory. The Scythians' data on this place must be centuries old. We were forced to crash land the Hudson. Major Kira's injured, unconscious. I've placed her in medical stasis. I've got to find a way to contact Odo on the Scythian vessel. Computer, activate transporter systems.
Transporter systems are currently non-operational.
Explain transporter malfunction.
Transporter is functional. Insufficient power to operate transporter systems.
Reroute all ancillary power to transporter systems.
Unable to comply. Damage to plasma conduit D9.
Is there any way to manually reroute the power?
Emergency manual power routing access is available through the center access panel. Warning. Manual access of plasma conduit routing structures is extremely hazardous. Warning. Manual overrides of plasma flow are for emergency use only and are highly unstable.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Computer, check transporter functionality.
Transporter systems fully functional. Warning, power distribution unstable. Confinement beam unstable. Support required from transport destination.
Damn! I've got to find a way to contact Odo. Major Kira's been injured. Odo, adjust your signal. I can almost hear you. Can you read me? Can you read me?
Can you read me? What is your situation? Where is Major Kira?
The Major's been injured. I've put her into medical stasis, but I'm not sure how long she'll...
How severe are her injuries?
She's still unconscious. Some broken bones. She's lost a lot of blood.
Can you pilot the runabout? Get her out of there?
The runabout is disabled. We were forced to crash land inside the Citadel.
The transporter? Is it functional?
It's functional, but there isn't enough power to get it going.
Ambassador, listen to me. If you can get enough power to the transporters to generate a sequencing signal, I can boost the annular confinement beam from here and beam you two out of there. It'll have to be one at a time, but...
I'll get right on it. Odo, this place is...
Hurry, Ambassador. It's only a matter of time before the orbital patrols... Odo out!
Computer, activate transporter systems.
Transporter systems fully functional. Warning, power distribution unstable.
Lock onto the comm badge signal of Major Kira Nerys. Auto-sequence initiation. Come on, Odo.
Annular confinement beam supported from target destination.
Yes!
Warning, power distribution destabilized. Circuit overload imminent.
Oh, not yet.
Danger, circuit overload.
Quark, what are you doing here?
Home is where the heart is, but the stars are made of latinum.
You were hiding in the Hudson.
I was in the aft section. I wasn't hiding. You just failed to see me come aboard.
You're invisible. Ah, the refraction mantles.
The Lykotions had a spare, which they stashed away. I managed to find it.
What on Tyria are you doing here?
You ever heard of the Ferengi salvage code, Ambassador? Never mind. I can see you haven't. The salvage code clearly states that anything left abandoned is the property of the finder. So, I now own this factory. Think of the profits.
Masterfully done, Quark. I'm sure your cunning is the envy of Ferengis everywhere.
Yes, well. Admittedly, there are still a few details to be worked out. The drones are searching everywhere, trying to kill us. And we have no way to get my latinum back to the Scythian ship.
Yeah, and there's a huge warship in the bowels of this place that's almost ready to launch. If we let that monster get to Deep Space Nine, Quark, say goodbye to your bar.
That's all over, Bannick. With the latinum I've collected here, I'll soon be sole owner of a luxury pleasure moon. Maybe two. No one will ever call me a bartender again, Ambassador.
You'll be glad to know Kira's been transported to safety.
Oh, good. One less claimant for the salvage rights.
Quark, I found a control pad that extends a bridge, but I can't get it to lock in position. Come with me, you can hold the bridge open so I can cross.
I don't know, Ambassador. Sounds like a dangerous undertaking.
I wonder what that bridge leads to.
Ambassador, I know what you're trying to do.
Something important, obviously.
Obviously.
Complicated extension mechanism. And the lock.
A lock? The lock signals something valuable. All right. I'll meet you at this bridge. We'll find out what's on the other side. You go first.
You can follow me to the bridge. Quark? Quark!
Yes, Ambassador, I am here. Now, these are the bridge. Ah. This should work like... Oh, very clever.
Something wrong with the controls?
Nothing wrong, exactly. It's a lock of some sort. But nothing a little Ferengi cunning can't pry open.
Whenever you're ready.
Ambassador, do you know what locks like these are for?
Some kind of security lock.
It's called a trapeze lock because you need two people and one of them has to trust the other completely. Like here. If I let go before you're across, well, I've lost a customer.
What's your point?
You only see trapeze locks in cultures where people never trust each other. So be careful on the other side. Are you ready?
Yes, go ahead.
Shipbuilding. State the nature of your business.
I want a ship.
Request noted. Proceed with identification process.
My name is Bannick.
Name unknown. Commencing visual identification. Stand still. Identity established. State the intended purpose for your ship.
An attack ship.
Purpose, attack. Noted. Range?
As long as I can get off this planet and safely into orbit.
Noted. You are requesting a ship with biological life support systems?
Of course, isn't that what I said?
You did specify a ship capable of taking you into orbit, acknowledged. Standard or enhanced weaponry?
Enhanced, of course.
Noted. Speed?
Fast, of course.
Noted. Maneuverability?
Superior, of course.
Your specifications have been noted. I am laying the keel now. The ship is designated Hornet. Completion time cannot be determined. All resources are currently allocated to the Nemesis by authority of Tactical Command.
Nemesis? What's that?
The Contingency 3 warship under construction in the main shipbuilding bay. Do you have further business pertaining to shipbuilding?
Yes.
State the nature of your business.
I want control of Citadel functions.
In the absence of the Master, the control functions of the Citadel are managed by the Master Control Holo-Program.
Give me access to Master Control.
You did not speak the correct words of access. Do you have further business pertaining to shipbuilding?
Yes.
State the nature of your business.
I want information, please.
State the nature of the information.
Who knows the correct words of access?
The words of access are the domain of the biological units and their descendants. The words are recognized but not known to holo-programs.
What other holo-programs are accessible?
In the absence of their biological units, I have successfully absorbed all other holo-programs except Tactical and Master Control.
I need information about the layout of this factory.
Such information is available at this interface. The major areas of the Citadel are power, habitat, command, armaments, and of course, shipbuilding. Specify your area of interest.
That's all.
Do you have further business pertaining to shipbuilding?
No. Bannick to Odo, come in.
Odo here. Bannick.
Major Kira, did she transport all right?
She's with the Scythian medical officer. At least I hope that's what he is. She's going to be all right. Thanks to you, Bannick.
I need Rune's help. Can you find him?
He's here. They've been having quite a lively discussion up here. Shame, confront. I think he's getting through to them. Stay where you are.
Bannick! Alive! Joy!
I need to know the words of access to call up the Master Holo-Program.
Words sacred, great power. Children, remember.
Rune, what are the words of access?
Invoke. Invoke tactical. Invoke master.
Thank you.
Praying. Closing.
Walking. Fast.
Shipbuilding. State the nature of your business.
My name is Bannick.
Name is known. Commencing visual verification. Stand still. Identity confirmed. State the nature of your business.
Invoke Master Control.
Right away. Master Control, state the nature of your business.
I want control of this citadel.
Biological units unknown. Command cannot without appropriate tie chain loyalty tactical.
Temperus Prime, you mean you are in control here?
The tactical Holo-Program. Drones control. Subvert lost scheme integrity. Security infiltrated. Subroutines commandeered.
State the nature of your business.
This is Master Control. State the nature of your business. State the nature of your business. Who are you? Stand still. An alien. Accessing. You informed the Keel Holo-Program. Your designation is Bannick. Accessing. Classified as a biological unit of high personal power. Accessing. Shipbuilding reports you have a ship on order. Stated purpose of craft. Attack. Link to foreign object blocking corridor NE7. Positive. Likely former purpose of object, your ship. Functionality of your ship, 0. You possess a weapon of significant destructive power. Motive for presence, unknown. Please state motive.
I'm here to destroy this factory. Your drones are attacking.
Entities that attempt the destruction of this factory must be... You will finish your statement about the drone attack.
Your drones attacked a space city and destroyed it. The people in that city originally came from this planet.
The children! This factory destroys... For the sake of the children. This factory destroys the children.
Are the Scythians the ones you call the children?
This factory destroys... For the children. This factory destroys the children.
That makes no sense, you understand? It contradicts itself.
This factory destroys... For the children. This factory destroys the children.
Yes, this factory destroyed some Scythians, but unless you regain control of things, you'll destroy the rest of your children.
Rest of the children? Clarify situation.
The Scythians are helping us stop the drone attacks.
The children are not all dead?
No, some of them were killed when the space city was destroyed, but most...
Your statement cannot be accepted as true. When the dismantlers returned with the salvaged so many biological units, your statement cannot be accepted as true.
If you could talk to one of your children via a comlink, would that prove to you that they're alive and well?
Affirmative.
Can you establish a connection to the communications room?
Long-range communications have been reassigned to the tactical Holo-Program. There is a separate facility for biological units accessing. The connection has been manually terminated in the facility for biological units. Only a biological unit can reroute long-range communications to this interface.
I'll reroute their communications and prove to you that your children are alive.
Your statement cannot be accepted as true without proof. Do you have further business pertaining to shipbuilding?
No. Bannick to Scythian vessel.
Odo here. Bannick, we've got trouble. The Citadel just launched another warship.
What was its heading?
A direct course to Deep Space Nine. We've got to get you off that planet soon, or we'll lose any chance we have of beating that ship back to the station.
I know. Quark and I...
Quark?
He stowed away in the... It's a long story. Look, I think I've got a plan. I'm gonna try to reroute this comlink to the Holo-Program interface room. Tell Rune that the Master wants to talk to him. Bannick out.
Shipbuilding. State the nature of your business.
My name is Bannick.
Name is known. Commencing visual verification. Stand still. Identity confirmed. State the nature of your business.
Invoke Master Control.
Right away.
This is Master Control. Stand still. Biological unit. Designation: Bannick. Task: establish comlink from communications room to Master Control. Report on progress.
The comlink is complete. One of your children is standing by. His name is Rune.
Accessing.
Seer? Master?
The child will speak and verify his identity.
Child. Rune. Teacher. All proud.
The child will state how many children biological units are currently functional. An approximate number will suffice.
Million. 1,000 million. Joyous.
The statement is impossible. The average rate of reproduction for biological units
goes up significantly when you are no longer in a state of perpetual war. The children of Seer have been telling me of your past Holo-Program. You'll be glad to know they've kept meticulous records.
Alien. State identity.
Ambassador, perhaps you could move these proceedings along?
Right. Seer Holo-Program, can you stop the factory from launching any more attacks?
Success in that mission is unlikely.
Why don't you think you can shut down the factory? Aren't you in charge here?
During my unstable periods, there has been considerable encroachment on operational authority by the tactical Holo-Program.
Seer Holo-Program, shut down the factory now.
Only a child of Seer can authorize such a change of directive.
Well, Rune, what are you waiting for?
Go ahead, Rune. Authorize it to stop the attacks.
Stop drone attacks now.
Accessing main control block. Access denied by authority of tactical. Accessing operations control block. Access denied by authority of tactical. Accessing drone command block. Access denied.
It appears we're too late, Ambassador. Master Control is no longer in command.
Is there any way to erase the Havoc Holo-Program, or delete it?
Clones of the tactical Holo-Program have infiltrated the control web. The original tactical Holo-Program resides in a secure location called the Home Bank.
Where is this Home Bank located?
The Home Bank is located in the upper habitat area, in the rooms which house the Havoc biological unit.
So how can we purge the web?
Currently, only the Warlord or the tactical Holo-Program has the authority to implement such a purge.
Odo, can you suggest anything?
Wait a moment. Who does have command authority over this tactical Holo-Program?
The tactical Holo-Program is now in a position of high authority. It will only respond to commands from Havoc.
Havoc?
The biological unit himself. Is Warlord Havoc still alive?
Because of prolonged absence, the Havoc biological unit is currently classified as non-functional.
How does the tactical Holo-Program know that it's talking to Havoc?
A visual image is made of each biological unit which opens the Holo-Program interface. This image is compared to the images known by the Holo-Program.
Is there any way to fool a visual imager into thinking it's seeing Havoc?
There is no known method for achieving a false recognition. It is for this reason that the method is used.
I'm out of ideas. I don't see any way out of this.
Ambassador, we have one resource we've been overlooking. Quark. When it comes to deception...
I understand. I'll see if I can find him.
I'll have a long talk with Rune. See if we can find a weak spot in the system.
You two are communicating all right?
We chatter away like Urian blenny birds, Ambassador. Odo out.
Caution is advised, Bannick. There is heightened activity on the security net.
Do you have further business pertaining to shipbuilding?
No. Quark!
Leave me alone, Ambassador. Haven't you done enough damage already?
Damage? What do you mean?
The security drones. What trouble have you been getting into? I should never have helped you get across that bridge.
What about the drones?
They're everywhere, and they're relentless. Even the Mantel doesn't fool them entirely.
It's the tactical Holo-Program. We have to erase it somehow.
I run into it every time I try to access the factory's control web. It's an aggressive program.
Look, I need your help. Odo said...
What did Odo say?
Odo thinks we might be able to deceive the tactical Holo-Program, make it vulnerable somehow. He thought maybe you'd have a few ideas.
Frankly, I don't see the profit in it.
Stopping this program isn't a matter of profit, Quark. It's a matter of survival.
Your survival, maybe. I have my escape all worked out. I'm sitting on it.
The pile of scrap? How is that gonna help you escape?
There's a Ferengi research vessel in this area, Bannick. Its daemon is a business associate of mine. When you have this much latinum and a Ferengi nearby, oh, it's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time until your power runs out and the drones kill you, Quark.
But never mind that, Ambassador. I've been considering our situation, and I've decided that you'll have to do something about that tactical Havoc program. Perhaps this refraction mantle would be useful to you.
And in return?
You take me and this latinum aboard your ship.
No deal, but I have a counteroffer.
All right, let's hear it.
You also pay Johnny back. All the latinum you and Mox cheated her out of.
Ambassador,
And book her passage to the Gamma Quadrant.
Ambassador!
First class.
Now, Bannick!
As a token of your appreciation for all her hard work.
Outrageous! Well, you certainly drive a hard bargain, Ambassador. Here. Well, Ambassador, instead of refracting, you found some sort of reflecting setting. You look exactly like me. Quite an improvement.
Thanks, Quark.
Just remember, a deal is a deal.
Shipbuilding. State the nature of your business.
I have shipbuilding business.
Commencing visual identification. Stand still. Identity established. Keel, shipbuilder.
You think I'm Keel?
Yes, sir. I am not responsible for any remarks made before your identity was known.
Invoke the tactical holo-program.
Yes, sir.
Accessing tactical. Control overlay 85%. Override control overlay.
Intercept override.
Don't move! Warlord Havoc has returned. The Citadel is yours to command.
Report on your progress during my absence. What is the current efficiency rating of the Citadel?
Efficiency rating is currently at 72% of optimum.
72%? How have you allowed this?
The Master Control Program is defective. It has undermined the efficiency of the Citadel.
Recall the Nemesis vessel immediately.
The Nemesis vessel is under internal guidance. It cannot be recalled.
Why not? What have you done?
It was necessary. Master Control was defective. Tactical Command must have priority. Master Control attempted to restrict Tactical Command. Weaken defenses. Disarm Citadel perimeter.
This is an error. You have failed to protect the Citadel from the flaws of the Master Control Program.
The Master Control Program is defective. I have maintained the integrity of Tactical Command. I have not failed.
Purge the system of all existing programs.
Systems purge will expunge all operating systems. Original program baselines and current memory will exist solely in their respective home banks. This action will severely imperil the existence of the tactical program, as well as shipbuilding and the defective Master Control.
Purge the system! The Warlord commands it!
Systems purge initiating. Downloading a resident tactical holo-program and current memory to secured home bank. Security patrols to maximum! Tactical program. Terminate. Specify the number of cities.
14 large, 48 small.
Describe the cities.
Beautiful, bright.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but what happened exactly? There was an explosion.
The tactical Holo-Program purged itself from the control web. You destroyed the last remaining copy of the tactical Holo-Program. Control of the Citadel has reverted to me.
What about the Nemesis?
The Nemesis ship has already left the factory. It is an internally directed vessel and cannot be recalled.
Danger! Hurry!
My ship, the Hornet. Can you release command?
The vessel designated Hornet is ready for departure. Your companion Quark is aboard. He is currently loading it with scraps of metal. The ship now exceeds its maximum operational mass. He indicated that he will transport you aboard upon my signal. Indicate when you wish to be transported.
Odo, hurry! Odo says to hurry!
What's happened to the factory? Have you shut it down?
As soon as you depart, I will shut down all operations permanently.
Shut down everything? Including yourself?
I am a Holo-Program. I have served my purpose.
Sadness. Hope.
Signal Quark now. I'm ready to go. Mission log, supplemental. We've succeeded in shutting down the Citadel's production of drones and escaped the planet in the Hornet ship, much to Quark's dismay without his cache of latinum. Thanks to the Hornet's superior speed, we arrived at Deep Space Nine ahead of Nemesis. To our relief, the Defiant was waiting.
Reading elevated neutrino levels coming from the wormhole. Something pretty big is coming through. Unmanned. Major weapons upgrade from the previous ships. Major Kira is hailing the ship. Captain, we're being hailed in return.
I thought you said it was unmanned.
I did, it is.
On screen.
Havoc?
You are identified as the biological unit, Identity Bannick. Your ship contains aggressive alien life forms infiltrating the Warlord's domain. Your attempts to subvert reclamation of this fortification will not be tolerated.
The fortification and its inhabitants pose no threat to the Warlord.
Existence of a projected energy deflection screen is indicative of hostile intent. Vessel within the protective screen is now targeted for reclamation.
What the hell is that?
It reads like a negative charge to our... Damn, they figured out a way to drain our shield energy.
Evasive maneuvers.
Your evasions will not affect the outcome.
Mutating shield energy.
Our
energy drain on
is
shields is
specifically
diminishing.
Designed to overcome your present defensive capabilities.
Turn that off.
No.
Got it. Energy drain deflected.
Damage report.
We have 50% power in the forward and port shields only.
Will that be enough?
Just get me in close, Dax. With the quantum torpedoes, I can make a few good hits count.
Starboard and aft are completely vulnerable.
Then we'll just have to outmaneuver them. Dax, take us in close. Bannick?
Sir.
We'll get you to your target. Just see that you don't miss.
Yes, sir.
Dax, full power. Here they come, bearing 0, Mark 50.
More targets coming into range, bearing 0 Mark 311.
Station log, supplemental. Survey patrols have confirmed that the drone threat is indeed ended with the destruction of the Nemesis vessel. Thanks to Bannick's efforts, warship production at the Citadel has ceased, and should the Scythians choose, Demeros 3 is now ready for recolonization. I'm entering an official commendation for former Envoy Bannick, who has decided to pursue a career as Starfleet's first Tyrian tactical officer. Once he has completed his academy training, I've asked him to consider a post here at Deep Space Nine. With the Dominion at our door, we can always use a good tactical officer. Major Kira reports that the last of the plasma storm refugees have returned to the station. Repairs are in effect on the remaining damaged sites, and the promenade activities are slowly returning to normal. The engineering team has requested a